five, your neighbor say, save your oxygen. Okay, so you, bless it. You have it here now to where they trying to test him, and Jesus, he began to stoop down and write. Shannon be thinking. And as the prosecutors, I can just imagine, she was caught in the act. She was doing it, and her husband caught her doing it. And what you gonna, y'all know how, and what you gonna do about, I have 3 or 4 witnesses over here that says that she was caught in, even the husband is right here saying she was caught in the act. Y'all better follow me. Because he had 3 or 4, I don't care if Pharisees said whatever. If God be for you. So they said, okay. When they continued to act, so they kept nagging. And they kept, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Okay, I know it's Women's Day, but y'all husbands or whatever in here, y'all know how us wives get. What you gonna do? When you gonna clean the kitchen? When you gonna take out the trash? Are you gonna fix my oil? What you gonna do? My car need to be washed. Can you vacuum out the seats? You said you was going to do that last week. Look at my tires, man. How you going to wash your truck but not wash my truck? When you going to, the garbage is stinking, Shannon. When are you going to take? I know you smell the smell. I know you see that full. I know you see it running over. When you going to move it? Okay, that's just how that was. I just want you to think about it so you can understand the agony and antagonizing, because I know in his head, he be wanting to say, man, if you don't shut up. I said I was going to do it. I'm going to do it when I want to do it. No, I need you to do it now. And it still don't get moved until you. Until you're ready. Now move. But when they continued asking him, the Bible says he lifted up himself to him and he said, he who is without sin, cast the first stone. And I'm going to help you today because some of y'all have been pinpointed for your sin. Some of you have lost sleep for your sin. Some of you, and it ain't just the sin, it's just the spectators that be watching and antagonizing your sin. Now, can I speak to you today? Then look at your neighbor and say, I am the evidence. I am the evidence. Can I talk about it just for a moment? Sister Barbara, I am the evidence. I tried to smoke a cigarette, but it didn't. I tried to put that smoke to my lips because I saw everybody else doing it, and then I put it there, and then it ain't for me. But can I talk about it because I am the evidence, because here it is that he said who he is without sin cast the first stone. A lot of us, if you sitting here today and said that you ain't sinned and fell short of the glory of God, bless you, Virgin Mary, bless the Lord. But if you know for a fact that I have sinned, and sinning is still a struggle for me, can I help you look at it in a different aspect? When I come down and I keep saying that I am the evidence, because if you sin and high five your neighbor, say you ain't got to stay there. Because here you have it to where Jesus is taking his time to deal with it accordingly. Because sometimes when people come to you in their sin, Pastor Darton, you got to be careful of how you deal with it. You got to be careful of how you broadcast it. You got to be careful of who you talk to. Why? Because God is entrusting you. If they trust you enough to come talk to you, that you should be able to hold. Some of y'all say just shut up. It's hard for some of us to hold some things because we feel like it's an itch in our back that we got to go tell somebody else's business. Touch your neighbor, say mind your own business. So you have it to where he's right here, and he who is without sin, Minister Odom, cast The first stone. But look at your neighbor and say, I'm guilty of it. This is a lie that we don't want to say. I'm guilty of gossip. I'm guilty. I can talk about me. I'm guilty of having a baby out of wedlock. I am